G'day all, welcome back to Built by Chris. It's been a long time since my last video and I really apologise for that, but I have been super busy both here and at work, but no excuses. The weather's starting to fine up now, so I'm going to be out here a little bit more often and hopefully I can bring you some more content. So today's video is about a small problem that I have in the workshop. I've just purchased a new bandsaw, a small bandsaw, for my pen blanks so that I can cut my pen blanks down to length. But where it is in the pen turning area or my lathe area, the benches are only 350 millimeters wide, and the bandsaw just hangs over by 30 mil. It's not a lot, but I don't like it because anything could knock it off. So I looked behind. There's a motor that sits behind, and that butts right up against the wall, which is no good because then there's no air getting to that motor. So I had to come up with a solution to this problem. And I thought to myself, hang on a minute, you've got a 3D printer. So I thought about it a little bit longer and I came up with this. This is my idea for the problem that I have, or my solution to the problem that I have. What I'm going to do is cut a hole in the wall to this diameter. And I've 3D printed it with a little mesh so little creepy crawlies and everything can't get through. And what will happen is this will recess into the wall and the motor will recess into this. So it'll give me that clearance that I need to push it back onto the bench. Plus there's airflow through the whole thing. So I'm hoping that that this solution will work. And I also printed myself a little jig, a template basically, so that I can cut that hole nice and round with my router. So without further ado, I think I've talked more than enough. Let me show you the area where it's all going to happen and we'll get on with the job at hand. Okay, so here's the little bandsaw in question. You can see it just fits under my my shelf here, which is great. I didn't even plan on that, but it just fits. But it's sticking out. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. I'll get a picture of it and pop it up on the screen. But you can actually see that it's hanging over a little bit here. And if I take you behind there, you'll see that the motor is butting right up against that wall. So it's not ideal. So what I've got to do now is just mark out where that motor is going to go through the wall. I've already done that. I put that 3D printed piece on. I scribed a line around that. So now all I've got to do now is basically cut it out. Now there's the hole that I have to cut out. Now as with everything I do, I'm going to have to pull half this bench apart so I can cut a nice round hole because I can't get my router in to cut the bottom of that hole. Luckily, when I designed everything here, it's just a couple of screws holding the top on and a couple of screws holding in this, this shelf. So I'll just undo those, I'll take it out, that'll give me clear access to cut that hole out completely. Okay, you can see everything's out now. I've got clear access to that hole, so let me drill a couple of holes in there, get the jigsaw out, and I'll cut that hole out. Handy little tip. Look up and see what you got on your shelves to see that nothing heavy is going to shake off while you're cutting the hole, and leave a ding in your head. Okay, I think I'm safe now. Okay, so there's the hole cut out. I'm just going to stick the routing template on there so that the bearing on the router has something to follow. Okay, so here's my template. I've got some double-sided tape on it, and I'm just going to line it up with my black mark here. There we go. Right, that's stuck on nice and tight. I'll go get the other router. Okay, so there's the hole all routed out, nice and round. Absolutely perfect flush to this. So now I'll take this off. There we go, as you can see. Beautiful. There we go. There it is. Okay, she's in place. Now I'll just pop a couple of screws in. Last one. Geez, I'm not as young as I used to be. A long way down. And I'm not in the greatest of shape. Okay, let me just clean off this bench here. I'll put the top back on and we'll see if everything fits the way it's supposed to. And this little bandsaw is small, it's tiny. I think it's a 10-inch, I think that's what they told me. But it weighs an absolute ton. I'm very surprised at how much it actually weighs. So I've got left it on my my workbench. Lucky my workbench is on wheels. I'm going to roll it into place and then try and muscle it into position here. Wish me luck. Oh. Wow. Okay. Still hanging off, but I haven't lined it up with the back yet. Look at that. So there it is, another job ticked off the list. My bandsaw's now tucked away neatly. not hanging off the edge of the bench, makes me happy. I think there's a place for a 3D printer in the workshop when you get problems like this that you can sort out easy. Look, with that, I'm going to end this video, but before I go, I'm just going to let you know that the Maker Meetup 23 is on in October the 28th, down at Epping Plaza Bistro. So if you want to come along, by all means, make your way down there. There's going to be a lot of people this year. Maker Meetup 23, we're calling it, and we'd really like to see more people down there this year. So that's the Epping Plaza Bistro. After 5 o'clock, and we're going to be staying till fairly late. So if you can make it, great. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.